All right, we know what I gotta do. So let's get right back. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. For anybody new here, please allow me to introduce myself. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to your circle cooking class, where I am not a professional chef. I am not a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Monday. Happy President's Day. Hopefully it was a day off for you. I know the kids were out of school. And some of us were home from work. Well, I'm home every day. But either way, happy Monday. Whatever brings you here, you are welcome. We are the happy, wholesome, family friendly side of YouTube. So I'm going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to introduce yourself. If you would like to watch from the clouds, you are most welcome. I am running the dishwasher, so hopefully it's not too loud. I can pause it if it is. All right, so who do we have here? We got Genesis in the house, as always, saying happy Monday. And she says to hit the like button. Thank you all for liking the live stream, for sharing, for following, all of that. We got Mona in the house, Mona the moderator. Mona has 2 YouTube channels. Please check her out. She has one for herself and one for the kiddos. So thank you, Mona, for being here. We have Lisa the housewife here. Lisa's in the house. Lisa and I have another YouTube channel called The Wives Club. If you're interested in relationship talk from the older women to the young, feel free to check us out. We will be streaming this coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. So check us out, The Wives Club, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We have Veggie, one of my day one scholars here. Hello, hello. Thank you all so much for being here. And yes, thank you all for sharing. If I missed you, I lose the chat when I refresh. Feel free to shout yourself out. You are most welcome here. Okay, class. So there's a couple things that I wanted to do tonight. I went grocery shopping, which for me is actually quite the feat because I don't really leave the house to go grocery shopping. But I had a dentist appointment today, just a cleaning. Everything was fine. The pearly whites are in great shape, no cavities. And where my dentist is, there is a Sprouts farmer's market. Now, I have been shopping at Sprouts for, I guess, years now, but funnily enough, I've never been inside one because you all know I use the grocery delivery services. Who do we have here? We have Padilla in the house. Hello, thank you so much for being here. We have Sandra here watching on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. Who do we have? You all know him and you love him. The one, the only Real Bravado Network saying countdown to the UK is officially on. How many weeks until UK Day? I was looking at flights today. So for those of you all who don't know, I have lots of collabs in the works, but Real Bravado Network is talking about a collab with another very big YouTuber in London, and I am asked to teach some of my best meals on March 13th. So I guess we're about 3 weeks out. So very excited. And Real Bravado Network, I don't know if you want me to share your kind and generous offer, but he is making sure that I am safe and taken care of in Europe. Thank you so much for that. So yes, other collabs I have in the works. You all know Miss Aisha, Cooking with Aisha. I was chatting with her earlier today over text. We have another collab scheduled for Wednesday of this week. She's going to be doing Wednesdays with Maggie. So incredibly grateful. She's sharing her platform with me, and I won't get in front of her, but I may be using some of the ingredients tonight. So stay tuned. Miss Aisha will let you all know. So she has paid cooking classes on Facebook, and she has over 1.4 million followers. So why she thought to include me, I can't even pinch myself and believe it. But on Wednesday, she's going to offer a free cooking class, and she wants me to cook alongside with her to show her the sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free version of these family-friendly meals. So that's what we're going to be doing on Wednesday of this week. So tonight you all should be getting the ingredient list. I shared that with her, and once she says we're good to go, you all will see it. So please check her out on Facebook. But if you just want to watch along or if you want to cook along, you do not have to have a Facebook account. I will share it with you all as soon as I get the link. Genesis says, our Maggie is moving on up. Well, past the east side. Oh, you know what? It's just incredible, you all. My channel is a year old. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. You all keep coming back for more. We are growing. And yes, my first year, my goal was to build a community, and we have done that. You all are here. I do live stream for you every day. So if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. And my goal for this year is to grow with collabs. And we're only in the second month, and I'm very, very excited and so humbled and so grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We got Tracy in the house. Hello, my dear. Tracy, your package should be on the way to you. We got Kia G in the house. She says, hello, Maggie and class. I hope you all are well. Feeling good today. Absolutely. I hope you are as well. Lisa says, Maggie is the superwoman. How does that Alicia Keys song go? 'Cause I am Superwoman. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I struggle, but I do enjoy. This is my happy place. So thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. You all are just saying hello. Who do we have here? You all know him, and you love him. Our midnight snacker across the pond, Jürgen from Germany. Genesis is telling you to get the likes up. Thank you all. It helps the channel to grow, and it's always free to watch, like, share, comment, subscribe. Lisa loves the yellow dress. Well, thank you. I have a yellow dress on. You all can let me know if it's too bright or just right. You know how you order stuff online? So this is the same Amazon dress that I have been wearing. I love dresses, and I bought one in every color, kind of part of my capsule wardrobe. We talk about that on the etiquette and elegance side. So if you're interested in that, I have another YouTube channel called Teachable Moments with Maggie. I have been taking etiquette and elegance classes because I need them, and I've learned a lot, and some of you all are interested in it, and so that's what we share over there. So this channel, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, is my cooking channel. But when I got the dress, I was like, wowzers! Tell me you're African without telling me you're African. Yes, Lisa says, I am the superwoman. Thank you so much. Jürgen is here with his plate. Jürgen is ready to eat. All right, I'm going to give you all a choice. Genesis says it's just right. Lisa says it's just right. Okay, you guys like the bright yellow? Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And I just came out of my shoe. All right, a little much. It's lovely. Aw, thank you, Veggie. Kia, you love it? Okay, thank you all. Well, you won't lose me. In a crowd, you'll be able to find me. Okay, class. So we have two things that I want to do today. And thank you for the engagement. So I went grocery shopping at Sprouts. I'm actually going to make a video about this, and I was debating if we do that tonight, but I promised you all roasted vegetables. So we are going to do roasted vegetables. And we're going to do a shopping haul, which means I have the groceries in the trunk. I need to bring them in and put them away. But I know we have several new people here. And sometimes I get ingredients and you all are like, what is that? Where did you get it? So we can either cook first and unbox second, or unbox first and then cook second. So I guess, what would you all like to do first? You can put it in the chat and I will see. I don't have a poll or anything fancy. Just came out of my shoe twirling around. Mm-hmm. And not that anybody asked, as if I'm not loud enough. I have my animal print Rothy's on. I love these. Love them. So yes, we got a lot going on today. So are we cooking or are we unboxing? We will do both, but I always want to respond to you all. I'm going to wipe the counter. Genesis says unbox first. Okay, so I'm going to bring the groceries in. I'm going to clean the counters. We're going to unpack everything. And then these roasted veggies, to me, they're simple, but I want to give you all some options. If you're trying to do low carb, sugar-free, dairy-free, I'm going to give you 3 different side items that you can make easily in the oven and or air fryer. Veggie says chat and chow. Last time I sat down, I don't know if I'm going to do that again. It just feels weird when I'm the only one eating. I wish I could serve you all. Padilla says unbox. Sandra says unbox. Lisa says unbox. You got it. Okay. My scholars ask and I listen. So let's see how our counters are looking. All right. Kia wants an unboxing. Okay. You all like the goodness. Now we're down towards the bottom of the spray. I just kind of pour it on if it's getting to the bottom. And I'm using the brandless. This is the refillable one. Link is in the cheat sheet for you all. I think you get 10% off. So this is just a refillable granite and stone cleaner. So you put the concentrate in and then just add water. Thank you all for liking the live stream. Thank you, Genesis. Okay. Hope you all are doing well. We had Chelsea in the house. Hello, sweetheart. So good to have you back. Oh, so let's get our cleaning in. So I'm going to do a couple trips from the garage. I got a lot of stuff. Well, to me, it's a lot of stuff. It's just for me. Just for me. You know, I have 2, y'all have seen the Gong Gongs, 2 teenage boys, so they can eat the regular stuff. But on my health and wellness journey, not only do I need to get the rest of this weight off. Chelsea, you love the yellow. Thank you, sweetheart. Not only do I need to get the rest of this weight off, I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. And all of that is normal now. Feed the parrot with no medication because I've completely changed the way that I eat and snack. So that's what my channel is dedicated to. Who do we have here? Brenda, first time seeing you. I think you came over from Miss Aisha's Facebook. Hello. Oh my goodness. We have a stream sponsor already. Chelsea. Hello, J Plus. Chelsea with the $20 super sticker. We haven't even done anything yet, but thank you so kindly. I appreciate that. Let me get Chelsea up on the board. Hello, Dee Dee. Brenda, yes, you came over from Miss Aisha. Okay, wonderful. And the stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest super chat, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts. And now you can even buy me a coffee and support the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it, y'all. I'm so humbled and grateful. You're supporting the Fluid Out Fund. I'll be across the pond. So let me clean my hands and get Chelsea up on the struggle stream whiteboard. That is just so generous. Y'all are always welcome to come in here. And Jay, if you want to see the screen share, you can Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. You can see the side by side. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so incredibly generous of you, Chelsea. My goodness. Thank you. I appreciate you so, so much. Who else do we have? Oh, she says you've missed me. I missed you too, sweetheart. I think I have something else I want to send you. All right. Y'all know I love sending happy mail. I got some for Mona going out. I got some for Brandon going out. We're going to get around to it. All right. So y'all want to do an unboxing. So it's going to take me a couple trips. We'll just do a couple bags at a time. Sit back, relax. I'm going to show you all what I got from Sprouts, and then I will also make like a video reel so you all can see. All right. just one bag at a time. So for anybody new here or anyone who doesn't know, I've been working with a metabolic specialist. I've always struggled with weight, but in my 40s, I'm 47, the weight problem started to turn into a health problem. And so dieted, up and down, all that stuff you already know. So when I went to see this metabolic specialist, she took one look at me and she was like, you are not big boned and you are not plus sized. You actually have a lot of inflammation. And I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know what that was. So we talked a lot about that. If you want more details, I do have an episode for the metabolic specialist. You can check out my interview with Locked In Wellness. But so what she did in her office was a couple of tests. Sorry, y'all. It was a cheek swab and it was some hair samples. And so the cheek swab and the hair samples gave me some test results. And there was a list of foods that I can have and a list of foods that I have to avoid. So basically what I eat is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So on my journey, I have done a lot of work looking for ingredients that I actually can have, that I want to have. Because y'all know everything that's healthy is not tasty. We're having some issues today, so if you see the meme mugs, I'm on it. All right, so let's see what we got. All right. Teenagers. So Sprouts is a farmer's market. They're here in the Atlanta area. They're a small grocery store, kind of like a Whole Foods. So they have a lot of the substitute ingredients. Sometimes you can get some of the stuff that you see me use at Kroger, Publix, different places like that. Some things you have to get from like a farmer's market. So I'm going to unbox what I have, and then I'm going to, we'll get started on the veggies, okay? So first thing, I got about 5 boxes, y'all. All right, so I don't really eat cereal often, but I love to give you all substitutes. So this cereal has been approved for me. It's called Lovebird. Oh, my counter is still a little bit wet. Lovebird. So you can see here, this is a grain-free cereal. So what I eat is sugar-free. Hopefully we all know what sugar is. Sugar is highly addictive and highly inflammatory, and I didn't know this. And so what ends up happening is, like when we did those peach egg rolls yesterday, you end up consuming a lot more sugar than your body needs. Some of us struggle with pre-diabetes, diabetes. So there are a lot of ways to get that sweet without the sugar. Who do we have here? Mr. BX in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you as well. And thank you so much, Genesis. Like the live stream on your way in. I appreciate it. Okay, so here's an option for you. This is called Lovebird, and they have several different flavors. They have this one honey, they have cinnamon, they have chocolate, or I think cacao. But I will make a short little video or reel of my trip to Sprouts for the first time. But you can see here, this is made from cassava. Cassava is a root vegetable that is a good starch substitute. So this is a grain-free option for cereal. And you can see the other ingredients here. I won't read them all out to you. But this, if you want just that crunchy cereal, this is what I got for that. Some of this stuff is approved, and I will always tell you all what's approved for me because I know some other people watch that go to the same metabolic specialist. However, because I'm team greedy, sometimes I see new stuff and I'm like, ooh, I wonder what that tastes like. So you're going to see me have some different ingredients, but just sharing everything with you all. So because I'm dairy free, and this was on sale too. So because I'm dairy free, I decided to try this. Chelsea says sugar has been your biggest downfall. I know. I'm telling you. And I have a sweet tooth too. But here's the thing. Sugar was probably the hardest thing for me to like break as far as, going on an elimination diet. However, it is one of those things, the more you eat it, the more you want. So it's like, I'm not even gonna lie to you all. It was like a 10-day period where I was cranky, I was moody, I was just like, ugh. And then you kind of get past it and you don't crave it as much. But believe me, I understand. Thank you, Jurgen. Jurgen is asking you all to like the live stream. Okay, so I'm not vegan, but I do have to avoid cow dairy, and there are several plant-based milks, almond milk, coconut milk. I just got this because it was on sale. So this is creamy cashew milk. And then this is the other thing I look for, 0 grams of sugar and unsweet. Be careful with a lot of the plant-based milks, especially if they're flavored, vanilla, chocolate. A lot of them have extra sugar, and we talked about that. So this is for me. I'm not a doctor. My metabolic specialist said that everything I eat needs to be under 6 grams of sugar. And you can see here, this is 0 added sugar and 0 grams total. We talked about this yesterday with the peach egg rolls, buying those frozen peaches that had the puree that added sugar. You don't need that. Just go for the natural sugar. You'll be fine. Who do we have? Living Out Loud, the podcast, also part of the Lead Attorney community, also has a YouTube channel, and Real Bravado Network has a YouTube channel as well. On his channel, he talks about relationships. Please check him out and support. He's been incredibly gracious to me. And then Living Out Loud, the podcast, is one of the elders in our community, and she is living out her life on her terms. She's an artist, she gardens, and she's telling you all about that. She says, hello, Maggie and chat. Hello. I found a monk fruit and stevia sweetener you really like. What I love is no spike in the blood sugar. Absolutely. And Living Out Loud, if you want to share like the name brand and where you got it, that would be great, because I know a lot of us are on the same journey. Genesis says, my issue is salt. You read labels, nothing over 5% sodium. Absolutely. So if you have to worry about sodium for whatever reasons, we're all different. I like to give you all substitutes here, but you always hear me say, if you can have milk, have milk. This is what I'll have. So this is my dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free milk. I don't have to watch out for salt, but I do have to watch out for sugar. All right, so that's that. My favorite place in the store, the cheeses. Okay, so I bought a variety. When I got my test results and she said no dairy, I was like, what do you mean I can't have dairy? Are you kidding me? Sorry, my hands are dry. I'm an avid hand washer. So she said I could have goat's cheese. I have never had goat's cheese. So I have been on a journey trying all kinds of different cheeses. So when you hear me say dairy free, for me that is cow dairy. Something about the proteins in cow milk a lot of people can't tolerate. Unfortunately, I love dairy, but it doesn't love me back. So I have to find other kinds of cheeses that I can have. A big one that I use, and maybe we'll use this tonight if you all want, this is goat's milk cheese. So this is from LeClaire Dairy. You can get this, well, obviously at Sprouts, but also Whole Foods and online. So this is, if you like a little flavor in your cheese, I wouldn't even say it's spicy. Excuse me, you can use this cheese. Now, one of the things you'll find with the other cheese substitutes, a lot of them come in the block, so you'll have to shred them yourself. I'm fine with that. The only place that I have found shredded goat's cheese is at Whole Foods. Now, the shredded cheese is fine. However, they do add extra ingredients to it to keep it from clumping. So if you're trying to eat really clean, that's one of the things you might want to avoid, but I'm not the food police. Who do we have here? Miss Lucy. Lucy says, greetings, maestra and scholars. You all please check out Miss Lucchese. She has a YouTube channel. She teaches basic Spanish. She also teaches about femininity, which I love. We've collabed before, and she's a great supporter in the community. Thank you for being here, Miss Lucy. All right. So if you need a good melting cheese, okay, so for your nachos, for a quesadilla, anything like that, this is a good melting cheese substitute. You all know this stuff, and I love it. Pecorino Romano. Okay, so the one that I have in the fridge that we will use tonight is the grated one. This is an Italian cheese. It's actually imported from Italy, but you can see here, made from 100% sheep's milk. So this is something that I can have. You can see it comes off of a cheese wheel. So I would just grate this. You know how they do at Olive Garden. Tell me when. If you like Parmesan cheese for your Italian flavored foods, a dry, salty, aged cheese, I love this Pecorino Romano, non-dairy. Another one that I love, I wanted to make this tonight, I just ran out of time. If you like a good grilling cheese, if you all were here when I did the recap of the lead attorney meetup, this cheese is from Greece, or where is Cyprus? Is Cyprus in Greece? I don't know. Greek. Anyway, this is a grilling cheese, and it's weird because it's kind of like, you can see it's kind of in a little bit of a liquid here, but you take it out and then you just cut it, and you can see here it goes on the grill. This is a great protein substitute if you're a vegetarian, not vegan, but vegetarian. So you can put it in a hot pan or you can put it on a grill. This does not melt and spread out like a cheese pull, but it does give you a nice warm cheese, which is a great protein. And this halloumi cheese is, let's see if I can show you all the ingredients. You see it says pasteurized goat. Does it say cow? Okay, cows, goat, and sheep milk. Okay, so this one does have dairy in it, but halloumi cheese from Cyprus. All right, and then this one right here is approved for me in moderation. So this is a dairy cheese, but this is Neufchâtel, I don't know, but this is a substitute for cream cheese. So your Philadelphia cream cheese, you can also get this at Walmart. This one has got less fat. So if you want a soft, creamy, sorry, I got an eyelash, soft spreadable cheese, that could be an option for you. All right, so we got that. And then as far as dairy as well, I've got some yogurt. We may use this tonight. So this is our unsweet almond milk yogurt. So this is the silk. You can see here, this is my dairy free. If you like smoothies, if you like Greek yogurt, I will say this about the almond milk yogurt. It's a little bit grainy. So if you like a really smooth taste, especially if you are sensitive to texture, then maybe not. But in a smoothie or with other fruits, because it's ground up almonds, this is an option for you. Same thing here, flavored, but unsweet. So this is a dairy free, and you can see 0 grams of sugar. All right. So these are some dairy options that I picked up, some substitutes for you all. All right, on to the next. Chelsea says, I'm going to go for that. You like cream cheese? Absolutely. Yeah. Give the Neufchâtel a try. Walmart has it, that little box, maybe like 89 cents. So not expensive at all. Thank you all for liking the live stream on your way in. Okay. More on the cheese. Oh, I'm having an issue. Let's see if it gets better. It said that it was having connection issues. So hopefully you all can still hear. I will keep going. Just let me know. All right. So since I love cheese, here's another option for you. This is one of the ones that you're not going to find probably in your regular grocery store. So this one, Chelsea says you've added the True Whip. All right, I'll grab that so you all can see. So this right here is another dairy-free cheese substitute. So this is mozzarella, but instead of from cow dairy, this is made from buffalo milk. So the bufala, the Boof Creamery. So this is, if you like Italian food, if you've ever had thank you, Genesis, if you've ever had a caprese salad, so you know the slices of tomato, mozzarella, basil, and then drizzled with olive oil. This is that fresh mozzarella. So you can see it's soft. There's a little bit of liquid in there, but I can have this one. So if you're making your the margarita pizzas or any of that kind of stuff, this is an excellent soft cheese made from buffalo. So again, non-dairy. Let me show you all what Chelsea is talking about. The True Whip is a great substitute for Cool Whip if you like whipped cream. I've given you all some options in the spray can. Let me also give you some options in the tub. thought I have it, but I don't. But it's something like this. So this is So Delicious Cocoa Whip. So this is whipped cream made from coconut instead of from whipped cream, instead of from dairy. So they have the regular and the light. There's another brand that kind of looks like this, but it's called True Whip. So Chelsea says she puts that in her smoothies. Because you all, we do like that creamy texture, and you can still get a lot of that full mouth flavor without dairy if you need to avoid it like me. All right, so let's keep going. I kind of went in on salad dressings, beverages, and condiments. Again, because I don't go into grocery stores often, whenever I get the chance to go in, I do like to peruse up and down the aisles. And if I see something new, I'm like, ooh, what was that? All right. Beverages and condiments are a huge culprit for extra calories. This is a brand that you all will see me use a lot, Walden Farms. They make salad dressings, they make condiments, ketchups, mustards, but everything is 0 calories, fat-free, usually sugar-free. Now, I will tell you, most of this stuff is really good. I gotta be honest with you all. Because it's an apple cider vinegar base, it's got a little bit of that tang to it, which I'm fine with. Works great on the ketchup and on the cocktail sauce. However, some of the, like the chocolate sauces, it's a little like, I don't know. Kia says you're taking notes. Oh, I'm so glad that is helpful. Hello, Sinji. How are you? You know where to find us. All right, so I'm just going to show you all what I got. Some of these I've never tried before, but I saw them and I'm like, ooh. So this is a spicy buffalo vinaigrette. This would probably be good like on a buffalo chicken salad. Who do we have? Miss Crotty Shetty with the $10 super chat. She says, thanks, Maggie, for all of your healthy eating tips. That is so incredibly gracious. I appreciate you so much. You're so welcome. When I started my channel, I didn't think anybody would care about this, but I'm so glad that you all find value. Dee Dee says, I appreciate this. It makes it so easy to cook healthy and still have flavor and taste. Absolutely. Because that's the thing that I've learned. That's the thing that I've learned on my journeys up and down. All of the diet programs work. The problem is you got to find something that you like enough to stay on it afterwards. So that's why I like to make food here that I want to eat, because I actually crave my own food. Because if you don't like the food, the problem that I've experienced is that you'll do it for a while and lose the weight. And then when you go back to eating what you really want, you're going to gain it all back and then some. So that's what I like to expose you all to. Chelsea says, I've learned so much from your channel. Wonderful. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, so spicy buffalo vinaigrette. So this would be good. I'm just looking at this salad. Think of like a buffalo chicken salad with some greens, some tomato, maybe some crumbled, either like blue cheese or feta or goat's cheese, some nice seasoned chicken, and then drizzle this on. So this is a 0 calorie option. This one's already starting to separate. I don't think I'm going to like this. I'm looking at it already. They do have some coffee creamers. The jury is still out. I've never tried this before, but this is a sugar-free, calorie-free, fat-free coffee creamer. I experiment. You all will know if I like it. Another coffee creamer, French vanilla. This one is making me nervous. You can see it's kind of watery. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like my coffee creamer a little bit thicker, but this is a little watery, and we'll see how it tastes. This one should be good. Honey balsamic vinaigrette. All right, so this would be good. Look at this caramel. Look at this spinach salad with like candied pecans, strawberries, some feta or goat's cheese. Drizzle some of this on there. Or you could use it as a marinade, right? I know, y'all. I haven't tried this one before, but it looked good. Sun-dried tomato vinaigrette. So yeah, some cucumber, looks like some feta cheese, some artichoke on there. I'll try anything. If I like it, you'll know. If I don't like it, you'll know. I'm a chicken lover, so you can see here, buffalo ranch dressing and dip. So this would be good for some buffalo wings. Maybe if they're lightly sauced and you like them a little bit saucier, you have a 0 calorie option. Mocha creamer. I'm looking at it. It's kind of watery. We'll see how that goes in the coffee, but I'll try it. What does Lucy say? Ooh, that balsamic vinaigrette looks good. Yeah, this honey balsamic. Yeah. Your beverages and condiments are a huge culprit for the extra calories. So even if you change beverages and condiments, 0 calories, you may be able to eat some of the same foods, but just what you put on them might need to change. I already know I'm not gonna like it. Yeah. I'm a big texture person. So for coffee creamer, it's supposed to be thick and creamy. That's how I like it. If you want just a splash, maybe we'll taste these. We'll do a taste test. All right. And then I did get this. I'm looking at the texture here. It looks a little thicker, not too bad. Coleslaw dressing. So if we ever wanted to make our own, like I could shred some cabbage and some, what is that, green cabbage and red cabbage. No carrot for me, but we could toss it in this. Attention-seeking behavior. That's all I will say. You need my honest opinion on the creamers? Yeah. I'm not really, we'll try it tomorrow. I'm not really liking it so far with what I'm seeing from the texture, but I will let you all know. All right? All right, let's go to the next. You like creamy and thick? Yeah. And a coffee? I absolutely do. Okay. So I saw something I've never had before. I guess this is like a Colby Jack. I'm very excited. So this is Jack goat milk cheese. So goat's milk cheese, but this could be a good substitute for your Colby Jack. So maybe we'll try this today on what we're going to make on our roasted vegetables. So we saw the pepper jack. Pepper jack has got those peppers in it, but it's not spicy. It's more like a flavor. And this is a Colby Jack. So this could be a good creamy substitute in a quesadilla or anything that you want a good melting experience. I have never had these before. Pine berries. I don't know if you guys ever have. Maybe we'll leave one out and give it a try. But they look like sad strawberries, but apparently they're supposed to look like this. Has anybody ever had pine berries? So the fruits that I eat are the low sugar fruits, citrus, apples, and berries. And so I thought these looked kind of interesting. I don't know what to do with them. I guess I could just use them just like strawberries. But I picked those up. All right. For our tortilla lovers, you all have seen me use this before, la tortilla. So if you like your Latin flavors, your tacos, your nachos, your sopapillas, your quesadillas, since I have to avoid flour, I'm using these type of tortillas. You can see this is grain-free. So when you think gluten, think grains, okay? So this is actually made with cassava flour. And again, cassava flour is the one that is a root vegetable. So it's not a grain. So I like this brand because they're nice and soft and pliable, and they work well for different sensitivities. So they have this one, and then I also got this version, same brand, but this is a cauliflower tortilla. So it's half cauliflower, half cassava. There are so many different types of tortillas. You can get spinach. You can get everything that you want. So I got one of each, and we'll give these a try. I also got, this is why I stay home, a big old manhole size, big burrito. This is the Siete brand. I think Miss Caudell was telling us about the Siete brand, but this one is also maybe Walmart, I think Publix, Whole Foods. but this one is the large size, and this is also made from cassava flour and tapioca flour. So these have been approved for me if you want to put your ingredients in there, fold it up, make a nice burrito. Chelsea says, I purchased goat's cheese and I'm still scared to try it. Is that, I understand. Let me know which goat's cheese that you got and I'll give you some ideas. I've seen goat's cheese three ways. There's the melty goat's cheese, there's the creamy spreadable goat's cheese, and then there's like the crumbled goat's cheese. And I'm still going. I know y'all. Bad Maggie. So I got these. I haven't tried this brand before, Mikey's, but it was in the same area, cassava flour, grain-free, dairy-free, soy-free. So I like to get different types of the same thing because I'll cook sometimes, like this one I already know, the siete is a little bit more brittle. So when I fold it in half, sometimes it tends to tear, but I try them in different recipes and I'll be letting you all know how they go. I grabbed this because it was on sale. One of those ready-to-go salads. I know, it was half price. Let's see what this one is. You can get these at Walmart and everywhere, but this is, I don't really have nails to pull, but this is just a little grab-and-go salad. But y'all know about these with the chicken. That's not nearly enough protein for me. I usually double up on the protein. It does have some egg and bacon in there, and extra chicken, half the lettuce. All right. So let's put these away. Living Out Loud says, okay, I made it back without being distracted. The sweetener is monk fruit blended with erythritol. You got it from Kroger. Shout out to Instacart. Okay. Is it the granulated one? Is it the Swerve? Or is it the Sucrin? I probably have it here. So let me know. Dee, do you like the half price items? Yeah, especially if I'm going to try something new. If it's on sale, I don't mind. Let me know if anybody's ever had pine berries before. We'll keep this close. I think I want to try this tonight. All right, last bags. Whew. Kia says, I can't wait to hear your thoughts on the pine berries. You just saw them at Trader Joe's. Let's get them out. I'll try one. I'll go through these and I'll try one for you. I don't even know where those are from. All right. So last few things for y'all. Feeding the parrot. So crackers and cookies. Excuse me, I can have the gluten-free ones. So Mary's Gone cookies, not all of them are good. Believe me. So if you want a graham cracker substitute, Mary's Gone crackers also. Okay, so this is the original brand, Mary's Gone crackers. So these are crackers that I can have up to 16 per day, and you can see they're in different flavors. I like to spread these with the goat's cheese, drizzle them. We use all kinds of stuff. They also have now like a graham cracker substitute. So this one is the honey. They have cinnamon, they have chocolate. We've crushed these up and made like a pie crust, all kinds of different things, but good gluten-free crackers. This kind I like. Not all of them do I like. Stevia in the raw, the granular. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's in there somewhere, but if you all have seen like the brown sugar packets, I'm looking like the sugar in the raw, the brown packets that you will see like at your coffee shop or whatever. They also have one called monk fruit in the raw or stevia in the raw, same brand. Yes, thank you all for being here. Okay, almost done. So I did get these jicama sticks. They were on sale, but this is like the cassava. This is like a good potato substitute. You can see it, ooh, it's dripping. It's like a starchy stick. If you wanted to make your own fry substitutes, this is a good potato substitute. You also get like jicama or yuca fries at a lot of our Hispanic restaurants as well. All right, so we're down to the last. We're gonna keep these out. I got butternut squash, so we are gonna roast some of these tonight to give you all a good sweet potato substitute. I wish they were a little bit bigger. Sprouts cuts theirs kind of into a small dice. Whole Foods, they have nice big chunks that get nice and like tender. But we're gonna cook some of that tonight. Make sure I keep up with you all. All right, I know I'm gonna like this. So this is a creamer that I use. Still, this is a dairy-free. Now this is soy. I'm not sensitive to soy. Some people are. Definitely don't give it to the boys or men or expecting moms. But this is a creamer. So this one I put in my coffee before, and I like that. These we'll see. All right, and then this I haven't had before, but I'm very excited to try it. Califia Farms. So this is a dairy-free heavy whip substitute. So you can see here, if you need to make your own heavy whipping cream, sometimes I know Miss Aisha drizzles this on like pasta to make like that Alfredo kind of sauce. So you can have a dairy-free version. I'm just looking, and this is coconut and sunflower. All right. So you can have dairy-free Alfredo and cream sauces. I got an avocado because why not? I got some green onions. I like to keep those on hand. If I chop them, they're a great topping. Maybe we'll use those tomorrow. Wednesday when we cook with Aisha. If you don't like very strong onion flavor, you can give those a try. Sorry. And they're great like in place of onions if you want a little bit milder onion flavor. All right, last bag. So I did get a big bag of broccoli florets. You all can get these fresh or frozen. We are going to roast these as well. Yes. So broccoli it's broccoli. I'm going to show you all. I'm going to make up a recipe that I think might be fun with this. I got cilantro. You can get cilantro and lots of different herbs. I like having that. I love Latin flavor, so I keep that on hand. I also got these, the cauliflower florets. If you all were here when we did the mashed cauliflower, you can cook these up and mash them for a good mashed potato substitute. But we're going to roast them and do kind of like a Parmesan crusted. We'll figure out something. So these are the 3 vegetables that we're going to roast. I got some fresh green beans at Sprouts today. So you can make green bean fries. We could do like a Parmesan crusted green bean fry, oil them, coat them up, put them in the air fryer. These come out really, really good. And then the last thing, I got some more of the xanthan gum for anybody who was here on whatever day we made the gravy. This is a gluten-free thickener that you'll see in a lot of smoothies and different things, like a teaspoon, 0 calorie. But this helps us get the that gravy thickness or smoothies or protein shakes. Hello, Sabrina. So that was my shopping haul. Everything, it was $199, so it was right under $200. More expensive than your regular grocery store, but I feel like if I eat less, then I can have better quality. But just love to give you all some substitutes of things that you can try. All right, so let's put everything away and we are going to roast our vegetables. We're going to do a little bit roast broccoli, a little bit roasted cauliflower, and a little bit roasted butternut squash. What does Sabrina say? You love all of my items, making eating healthy so fun and exciting. You love sprouts, yes. My first time going inside, so I wanted to share it with you all right? I usually shop through Instacart, which means I do all of this online and they bring it to me, but I took my time going into the store. So please subscribe to Maggie the Substitute Teacher, and I took video and pictures in my phone so you all be able to see what it looks like. Oh, Genesis, you've never had green bean fries? Absolutely. We can make those. All right, let's clean up and get roasting. All right, we'll leave these coffee creamers here. They're kind of suspect. And just the way that they're separating, y'all know, look how, like, unless you shake it up, see how it's separating? I'm already like, do I want that in my coffee? All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that so hard. We'll keep the pink berries or pine berries. We'll keep these here. We'll sample those while the veggies are roasting. So I will wash my hands. Let's put everything else away. I'm sure Brandon is listening from the clouds, so shout out to you, Brandon. We'll get a pineapple coconut water in your honor. Ah, Didi, you love the shopping haul. I'm so glad you all love this stuff. This is just what I do, but I'm so happy that it brings you all so much joy because, I accept that I have to change the way that I eat, and this is how I'm going to have to eat for life in order to stay healthy. And so I'm going to make the most of it. We're going to enjoy. Enjoy. All right. So let me wash my hands and get my uniform on. Thank you all so much for being here. All right, so we are going to make roasted butternut squash as a sweet potato substitute. We are going to make roasted cauliflower as a roasted potato substitute. And we're going to do some broccoli that's kind of like a cheesy broccoli. I got an idea. This could be kind of a loaded baked potato substitute. So we'll leave it there. Let me get my uniform. As if y'all need any more yellow. We have Maggie merch in the store. Please check out Zazzle. Aprons are $20, multiple colors, sizes, and you can customize them with your name for free. So welcome, class. All right. So since it's just for me, let me get my glass. So I know we're all creatures of habit, and sometimes people grow up eating vegetables, sometimes people don't. And if you're a little intimidated or think they have to be bland, they don't. So we're going to experiment with a few things. Have I made this before? Not all of it. Has it ever stopped me? No. So we'll try it together. All right. Whew. Thank you so much, Living Out Loud, the podcast. talking about our other channel, The Wives Club. If you want to hear the relationship conversations that we have, please check us out and subscribe. Thank you for the thumbs up, Jurgen. So when it comes to roasted veggies, and this says washed, washed, and washed, all of them say washed. If you wash your own veggies, you know, the bagged ones, feel free. Like I say, I'm not the food police. Please do what works for you. But I'm just going to get a handful of each because it's just for me. So all you really need is oil, heat, and a little bit of seasoning. So I'm going to do these in the air fryer. You could also do this in the oven. That's totally fine. I don't really preheat. I probably should. But I'm going to put some parchment paper on here. And I know, I think Veggie wanted to chat and chow, so I'm fine to pull up my chair if y'all want to do a Q&A. Because we got maybe about 10 minutes while this is cooking. It just depends. Mom told me to cook with all of my senses, so we'll watch it as we go. Hello, Sabrina. Making sure I say. Okay, so parchment paper has been treated with silicone. I know mine looks janky. Excuse me, but this is great for baking because it doesn't stick. Very different from wax paper. All right. So since it's on the roll like this, it'll roll up on your pan. So usually what I do, I just find the size. We'll just fold this in half and tear. Put a little hack to keep it from curling up on you. So it's not like that. Spray the pan with a little bit of oil. It acts like a glue, so your parchment paper will stick, okay? So we've got our MCT coconut oil. Use whatever oil works for you. Excuse me. It could be Pam, it could be whatever. And I'm just gonna spray the tray directly on it. And then when I press the pan on here, the silicone on here, see how it kind of sticks. Now I didn't get it all the way. I tore it too small, but you see what I'm saying. If you want to, you can spray the actual tray itself. But that way this doesn't move. Little hack for the oven or air fryer. All right, so we'll just do 3 little columns. So we've got some broccoli. This is thoroughly washed. This is fresh. If you have frozen, that's fine. I would probably microwave it and then roast it the way I'm going to show you, just so you can do it from fresh. All right. Whew. And broccoli has a very distinct smell, but it's good for you. So just a handful. Broccoli is great. I always look at this fondly. Mom taught me how to cook, and she had me make the boys, food when they were little. And I remember the first time we put one of these in front of Marcus. He said, "Flour?" So give your kids veggies. Put it on their plate, maybe with a little ranch dip or something. You'd be surprised. All right, so I think I'll just kind of tear it by hand, just so we have a little bit smaller pieces. Also, that gives nooks and crannies for the oil and seasoning to get in. This is not required. You could do the big, tree parts as well, but the more surface area you have, the better for all that flavor and seasoning and oil to get up in there. Plus, notice how I'm tearing it. To me, it looks like more than just 3 heads of broccoli. So that could be a good little hack for you if you want to eat smaller quantities, but kind of feel like you're having a lot, because this makes you chew more. All right. So we have our broccoli here. And we have some fresh cauliflower, also thoroughly washed, but do what works for you. Y'all know I don't have hand strength. Oh, at least this little girl will eat veggies all day. Honestly, y'all, we're creatures of habit. I keep fruit on the counter for the boys. They just walk by and get well, for all of us, they'll just walk by and get a banana, an apple. I do have chips and stuff like that in my house, but it's in the pantry. So you got to go make an effort. And I don't keep a lot of it. But try, if you're going to have your chips and stuff like that, just put it behind closed doors. Like, you don't have it out because people just grab it, even when you're not like hungry. Adults included. All right. Oh, it smells like cauliflower. So we'll just get 3 of these as well. Now, if you're cooking for the family, and I'll do the same thing, I'm just going to separate them. If you're cooking for the family, you can do like a whole sheet pan. You can Google all kind of different sheet pan vegetables, red onion. We are going to do squash peppers. I just like getting them a little bit charred and flavored. Chelsea says your girls love broccoli. Yeah, so if you're vegan or vegetarian, this is great. But honestly, I was thinking about a good side, like if you're doing a steak or something that is, you know, whatever protein of your choice, you can kind of easily make these. All right, so again, just 3 pieces of cauliflower broken up. We got Linda with the love notes here. Hello, my dear. Thank you for being here. All right, and then we have some butternut squash. So again, for me, I wish it weren't this small, but it's okay. All right, so butternut squash is obviously from the squash family. For me, a good sweet potato substitute. This one we're going to do with like a cinnamon brown sugar. All right, so and I'll get them out separately. So we'll just do a couple spoons. If you do meal prep, this could be something easy that you can do, you know, on the weekends, and like just imagine a big oven pan full, and then you can, you know, eat off of it during the week. All right. So far, all I've done is I have 3 vegetables, and this is just what I grabbed. You can do red peppers, different color peppers, red onion. So just imagine a large sheet pan and just lay out the vegetables of your choice. Now, I'm trying to think what I want to do. Probably should just spray it, but I really want to get in there. So let's see. So we're going to do oil on all of them, but we're going to do different seasonings. So this one we'll do like a Parmesan. No, we'll do like a cheddar broccoli. We'll do like a Parmesan crusted cauliflower. And we'll do a cinnamon sugar butternut squash. So you could spray them like literally. We'll go ahead and do that. If you're doing them all the same flavor, you just want to get them nice and greased up. This could be avocado oil. This is my coconut oil. So we got a nice little sheen on them. But what I'm going to do, because I want to make sure they're good, I'm actually going to just put them in a separate bowl. They are going to come back on here, but I want a lot of flavor in mine. All right, so I just have this bowl. You can pour a little bit of oil if you wanted to. So I'm just going to continue to spray, and then we'll do brown sugar and cinnamon. So the oil plus the high heat is what's going to give you that nice roasting crisp. All right, so cinnamon. And it could be melted butter, but I'm going for that like brown sugar sweet potato experience. So just regular cinnamon for me. You could do nutmeg, you could do allspice, whatever warming spice goes great with the sweeter vegetables. All right, so we have some cinnamon. And now let's get the brown sugar. So another substitute for you all, we used this yesterday in the egg roll. So this is Truvia, made from stevia, another 0-calorie brown sugar. So this gives us the brown sugar experience. Thank you all for the likes. So I'm just gonna put a spoonful. I'm just measuring the way I feel. Let's get one of Genesis spoons. And I'm just gonna do kind of like a hefty heaping teaspoon. 0 calories, so I don't mind. And I'm just really gonna get in here. That might be a bit much. Chelsea says, yum. Exactly. So y'all know when you get a steak and they have that sweet potato on the side. Like I said, I wish these were bigger chunks. They're a little bit small, which means they'll cook faster. But you can get your own like butternut squash and cut it into big like cubes. When you do it with this cinnamon and brown sugar and like butter, they melt down kind of like crispy on the outside and like golden. All right. So I'll probably do a little bit more cinnamon. But yeah. And I'm doing this in a separate bowl just because I'm going to cook it all together, but you all see what I'm doing. So just season it the way that you like. I'll do like a little pinch of salt. I know it's weird, but salt brings out the sweetness. So we'll just do a little dash of salt. We're going to salt all of them. All right. If you can have salt, anytime you do sweet, I mean, literally just a little bit of a dash. And then what that does, kind of like you've ever had a chocolate cookie with that like flaky salt, like a chocolate chip cookie. So this is what we have. All right. So. And if you don't like any of these vegetables, just do the whole pan of roasted cinnamon sugar squash. And if you can have regular sugar, have some for me. All right, so our squash is done. So you all get the idea. We're just going to rinse and repeat. Stay at home, subscribe. Thank you all. All right, so we have our brown sugar, cinnamon, butternut squash. Now I'm going to go in with the cauliflower. And what do I want to do with the cauliflower? We'll just do like Greek seasoning. Which one? Yeah. No, we're going to do the Parmesan, right? The Parmesan. And I still call it the regular name, but I'm always going to use my substitutes. In my mind, it's Parmesan. Yeah. All right. All right. So I just have my cauliflower here. And the reason you want to oil it well, use the oil of your choice. That helps the seasoning to kind of stick on there. So that pecorino romano that I told you all about. All right, so we have the wedge that you all saw, but you can also get it at Publix. Again, this is my substitute for Parmesan made from sheep's milk. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this on here. So this is already kind of salty, so I don't really need a lot of salt. And an easy way my dishes are in the dishwasher. You can get one of those to-go containers with the lid and just shake it up really well. All right, so we've got our pecorino romano. So think Parmesan, but non-dairy. We'll just put this in here, 2 good spoons, and we'll do some cracked black pepper. Make it your way, you know, if you like it, I don't know, however you like. Lemon, however you like. This is easy, especially like if you're cooking for the family or like a date night or anything like that. This is an easy way to just go ahead and get the veggies in the oven. Like if you really need to focus on, let's say you're doing a steak or something that you really need to focus on. And I'm just gonna kind of toss it. This is a great way to have good veggies ready to go without worrying too much, because that's a struggle for me. I'm just going to oil a little bit more, make sure all that pecorino romano sticks on there. That was a struggle for me when I was learning how to cook. My mom can get everything done at the same time, but I still struggle with having everything ready at the same time. Now, this might not have been the best color choice because I'm using the same color cheese as the cauliflower, but that way you'll get that nice salty flavor on there. And you could just sprinkle it on there and just kind of toss with your hands, but tearing it apart and oiling it well, making sure that I'm getting all of that good cheesy goodness. And if you could have Parmesan, have some for me. But this would be kind of like a cheesy potato. I'll probably do a little bit more cracked pepper just for color. All right. And just get it up in there. And if you don't like your food to touch, you can do it on a separate pan. Or sometimes people will do like 3 strips of parchment or foil and just kind of fold it up. So if you don't like, I know some people are very picky about their food touching, and I understand. We like what we like. All right, so let's go back in here with our Parmesan cauliflower. So we got the sweet and cinnamon, and then we've got the Parmesan. So hopefully you all can see what's going on here. Dee Dee's giving me, thank you, you're excited, good ideas. All right, and so the last one is the broccoli. The broccoli, we're just gonna do Miss Aisha's famous Greek seasoning, because what I'm gonna do, we'll go ahead and roast it, and then we'll take it out about halfway, and we will put some melting cheese on here. So like a cheesy broccoli, okay? So we're just gonna oil and season, and then it'll go in just like that. So again, you can see why just tearing them apart the way that I did gives you all that extra surface area, which just means more places for the seasoning to stick, because you want that flavor in every bite. Because vegetables are good, but you want to enjoy them, right? All right, so we have our broccoli here. I'm just going to spray this well. Again, use whatever oil you can. All right. Kind of getting everywhere. And I like it nice and greased up. All right, so we have our broccoli. Plus what happens, that oil in the air fryer with the high heat gives you that nice little browning, that crispiness. So you could squeeze lemon on this. I'm just gonna use Miss Aisha's favorite all-purpose seasoning, just the Greek seasoning. Now, the reason why I'm not going to put the cheese on now, and I'm going to get a spoon and stir it up. The reason I'm not going to put the cheese on now is because we want the broccoli to cook, and I just want the cheese to melt. If I put the cheese on now, the cheese will burn, so we don't want that. And y'all could switch any of this up. You could do the Parmesan on the broccoli. You could do the cinnamon on the Parmesan. I mean, experiment with it. Chelsea says, you bet it smells good. Yeah, it's gonna smell really good once it gets cooking too. But this could be an easy way to get your veggies in, put it in front of the kids, give them a choice. When I I don't take them out anymore, but when I used to take the kids to Subway, they're like, ooh, mommy, this is a real restaurant. They make the food right in front of you. You're darn right they do. Now they have adult appetites. But anyway, I would say you have to have 2 vegetables on your sandwich. You can get whatever sandwich you want, but you got to pick. So give the kids a choice. And then, they may say, I don't like this one. I don't want sweet, but, I'll have some of that and that. So just an easy way to do it. And again, if you have frozen vegetables, that's fine. I would just thaw them out in the sink, or if it's a steam bag, microwave them just to get them thawed out, and then do this step. You could probably do it from frozen. Just toss, oil a little bit more, get up in there, and then this could be salt and pepper, seasoning salt. Yeah, I've been cooking since 1842, so when we would go out, it was a treat. And I have boys. Some of y'all that have girls, I'm a boy mom, so it didn't take much to impress them until then. I wanted to go to Red Lobster for Mother's Day, and they had lobster on the kids menu. They never looked back. That's I'm traumatized from that. Mom was like, oh, my grandbabies are having so much fun. All right, y'all. So anyway, Greek seasoning. And I just look, like when I can see the little speckles of seasoning, I'm like, that's good. Season the way that you like. All right. So that is it. We're going to put this in the air fryer. I'm going to put it on high heat, which is like 400. 10 minutes is probably all that you need. But what we'll do is we'll do like 5 minutes, and then we'll just kind of fluff them up and turn them around. Y'all are laughing at me. Absolutely. Let me know if you want that story time. So we have 3 different options here. So this is going in the air fryer, but if you have the oven, you could do a whole sheet pan. So we have the brown sugar cinnamon butternut squash, Parmesan crusted cauliflower, and this is going to be cheesy broccoli, or it could just be, I'm going to taste one. Even raw. Oh my God, it's so good. All right, let's give these a blast and get your veggies cooked. Especially for the broccoli, you could do that raw. Oh, the grandparents. Okay, so let me give you all this story time. Yes, yes, yes. So mom and dad like to go out for, their special days. Of course, this is before the pandemic. And I can't remember how old the kids were, but they were like under 10. And we went to Red Lobster. And I'm like, you can have anything you want from the kids menu. Why they got crab and lobster on the kids menu? I know Chelsea's laughing at me. So good. So I'm like, don't y'all want chicken fingers, grilled cheese, any of those? They looked at me. I looked at them. They were like, instantly the grandparents, what's wrong? I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with them. We want crab legs. Why can't my grandbabies have crab legs? Okay. Maggie's a rule follower. Get whatever you want. Crab legs, crab legs. We want crab legs. So the crab legs on the kids menu come out. I can't even remember what I ordered. It doesn't matter. So my food came out and I'm ready to eat. Crab legs come out and they're looking like, I'm looking at them. They're looking at the crab. Ain't nobody told you to get that. Now they're looking sad again. Here comes Nana. What's wrong with my grandbabies? And I'm like, here we go. We can't open it. Why did you get something that you can't open? Nobody told you to get that. Chicken fingers, grilled cheese, spaghetti. You know your options. So my mom says, oh, Maggie, help them. So I got to push my plate to the side, get the crab crackers, cracking their crab, putting the meat on their plate. Oh, dipping it in the butter. Oh, yeah, keep going, mommy. It's so good. It's so good. And I'm like, looking at my food getting cold. My mom is happy. The kids are happy. Dad's just shaking his head. My brother's like, I don't know what to tell you because I got gong gongs number 1 and number 2. Oh, yes, mommy, this is so good. We had a talk in the car. I showed them how to eat crab legs. Their dad's from Florida. I said, let me tell you something. The next time you order crab legs, you are going to open them. I am not. Because my food got cold. I didn't get to eat. I spent the night cracking their crab. I said, never again. I didn't make a fuss because it was either Mother's Day or Mom's birthday or whatever it was. But I got stuck with the crab crackers. My food was getting cold. I was so mad. So by the time they were good, fat, and happy, I'm looking shifty because I didn't get to eat and I'm paying for it. Okay, that was not elegant. Forgive me. Let's clean up here and take a look at the pine berries, why don't we? If you know, you know. The grandparents and the grandkids, they double team you. It's a lost cause. I was looking so shifty. I was mad. I was so mad. But then it's like, I can't make a face because who's going to come to my rescue? Exactly. Exactly. So I taught them that night. I did it because it was Mom's birthday or Mother's Day or whatever it was. But after that, we came home and I showed them. Chelsea's laughing at me. Yes. I was so mad, y'all. I can't win. Tell me, these kids. Whew. All right, y'all. I'm putting everything away, and then we'll get the pine berries to try. And if y'all want me to make a coffee, I will. I just have it sitting here. I'm almost wondering, should I just take it back? But if y'all want me to try it, I will. Not everything that's healthy is good. Chelsea's laughing at me. Sure did. I got caught up in the crap for them. How are you going to order something and you don't know how to eat it? This is not the time. Like I said, chicken fingers, mac and cheese, spaghetti, and a meatball. That is what you are qualified to enjoy. Putting grown folks' food on the kids' menu. Lisa's laughing. Oh. No, the struggle. So anyway, since I shared with you my joy and pain, Sandra says, let's eat. Yes, our air fryer roasted veggies are in there. Let me know how else you all eat your veggies. Do you eat them raw? The cauliflower, we're gonna roast these. Y'all saw we steamed them and made mashed cauliflower. Excellent. We even made a low carb gravy. If y'all missed that, I streamed that one a couple days ago. You all can check. It was excellent. Cauliflower is a great substitute for breads. You all will see, like at Sprouts, they had cauliflower crust. Some people will grate this and make cauliflower rice. If you like a stir fry or anything that has rice, you can kind of grate this over your grater. Genesis will eat them raw, steamed. Pizza crust, grate them, add an egg, and then like the cheese of your choice, like Parmesan or whatever cheese of your choice, pat it down, make a pizza crust. That's what I get for telling Mom. Who do we have here? Who do we have here? Always watching from the clouds. You all know him and you love him. Mr. Brandon L. Jett. He says Maggie's channel is officially a crab free stream. I can't see it. I got something. There it is. Crab free zone. I love crab. We made crab cakes with Miss Aisha the first time. My guilty pleasure when I'm home alone. I will get crab legs because y'all know if you're a mom, you got the greedy gong-gongs looking at you. What is that? Can I have some? Then they want to look like you don't feed them, especially if you go someplace. They're looking hangry and then people are looking at you. But when I'm home alone, sometimes I will get crab, steam them myself. I even have the little ramekin that you put the candle under with the butter. I will take my time. I will crack them. I will pull out the meat. I will dip them in the hot butter and I will enjoy alone. Greedy. I love crab. I just don't like cracking it for them. Tracy, you like this story time? Welcome to my home. Oh my goodness. I was so mad that day. I just drove home like, the kids were like, crab legs, we got crab legs. And then the unlimited biscuits, Red Lobster, Cheddar Bays. Was anybody with me when we made those? We did like a 2-batch, one regular and one gluten-free. I know, Brandon, Team Greedy. If y'all were here, I would share them with you because you gonna crack your own crab. Okay, I would crack it for you if you insist. But it's just something about kids who have no job wanting things that adults like. I don't eat crab every day. It's expensive. It's a treat. It wasn't even your birthday. But yes, I am Team Greedy. One of y'all wanted the Team Greedy merch. We're gonna do it. I think I'm gonna get an apron and some t-shirts that say Team Greedy with the Maggie logo. I think y'all would like that, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got over it. You know, mom was happy, which is what mattered. All right, let's clean up. I'm smelling our seasonings and our fruit in the air. Mom taught me to cook with all of my kids who have no job, right? Cook with all of your seasonings, which mean seasonings, senses. Listen to it, smell it, catch it before it burns, look at it, taste it, touch it. Don't just set it and forget it unless it's a crock pot. One more minute, we'll get them out, and we'll just kind of give them a gentle toss. Team Greedy shirts for the boys. I'd wear one too. Yeah, we'll get some Team Greedy shirts. I'm just cleaning up, putting our veggies away. All right, let's take a look at what we've got so far. Team Greedy, hashtag Team Greedy. I know, right? All right, so our broccoli is nice and charred. Our cauliflower, all right, might have done a little much. Let's give them a taste and a look, maybe even a little bit of a toss, and we're gonna put some cheese on the broccoli. They're a little on the dun side. So of course, I did like 7 minutes, you don't have to do this much. So we've got nice little charred broccolis, and they're crispy because of the oil. Let me give them a taste. the little broccoli flowers. Oh my God. Kind of like, almost like onion crisps. They just literally like, when you bite down on that, they just kind of, Thank you, DeValium. Very good. We'll put a little cheese on these and just let them melt. Let's taste our roasted cauliflower. So this is the Parmesan crusted cauliflower. All right, let's give that a try. So good. A little bit creamy on the inside, like a potato. And so the, I'm really liking this. The saltiness and the cheesiness lightly on them, really, really good. And then let's try my butternut squash. You might toss this a little bit, but we'll get in here to the crispy bits. So this is going to give us kind of that sweet potato. I like the char, but if that's a little bit much for you, do less time. Oh my God. Woo! Oh my God. Oh, that's cinnamon sugar. Sorry. Had a moment. Okay, honestly, y'all, this is good. I'm just going to put them in like literally for 2 more minutes. I'm just going to toss up the butternut squash. Y'all, jeez, mama. Yes, they are very, very good. Just kind of toss them up. So again, that could be butter, oil, brown sugar, and cinnamon. So this is giving you your sweet, oh my gosh, y'all, they're hot. This is giving you your sweet caramelly, sweet potato experience next to a steak. I know our guys love a good steak. Then we have our Parmesan crusted cauliflower. Excellent. And then our broccoli is a little much, but let me put a little cheese on it. I'm going to try this new one. I'm just going to shred it right on hand. Goat's milk cheese, so we stay dairy free. Since we have Brandon here, we'll use his microplane. Sandra says it looks yummy. It's really good, y'all. You would eat this. I mean, getting vegetables in. I mean, this could be a meal if you're a vegetarian, but you know, next to the protein of your choice, you could have a nice piece of salmon. You could have a good steak. All right, so I'm just gonna shred over the broccoli, okay? And I'm just using Brandon's microplane. He got this for the class. If you all wanna get any supplies, I do have a teacher's wish list. Amazon will ship it directly to me. So just a little bit of a shred. You don't need it, but I'm just gonna tuck that up underneath there. We'll put it in for like 2 more minutes. And this could be cheddar cheese. It could be whatever cheese you like. This is my goat's milk cheese since I'm dairy free. So again, maybe I should have put the cheese on so it wouldn't be so charred. All right, so literally we're just gonna go in to let this melt and then we'll plate it. But yeah, I wanted to give you all an option. Thank you, Chelsea. I wanted to give you all an option so that, you know, if you have picky kids or picky big kids, there's some things that you can do, simple things you can do to make vegetables more appealing. All right. I am going to wash one of these pine berries because our veggies are going to be done. Pine berries. All right, so let's get the big one because I'm greedy. Never heard of these before, just got them at Sprouts, and I'm literally just going to rinse it and taste it. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Genesis. All right. So we all know what a strawberry tastes like. So let's just give this. So same kind of texture as a strawberry, sweet, but not as sweet. Kind of giving me like, excuse me, honeydew. not cantaloupe, but honeydew. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. So I like them. If you like the sweet, sweet strawberry, go with the strawberry. It says ready to eat. I just got these for the first time. Pine berries. Okay, I like it. All right, so one more minute, we'll get those out just to melt down the cheese. Completely optional. Hello, Diary of Belle Rose. We'll put them on a plate and we'll be done. Thank you all so much for being here. We got Felicia in the house. Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the yellow hearts. Kia says, okay. Thank you for trying it, Maggie. Yes, absolutely. The texture of a strawberry, but the taste of a honeydew. So more watery and a little bit less flavor, but very good. My first time seeing you here, Felicia. All right, let's take this out. So we'll just put them on a plate, like you could serve the table or company. So these roasted veggies could be something that you easily have prepared, like just get a full sheet pan, you know, like something like this. Go and have your veggies like seasoned up and laid out. All right, so we got some cheese. Goat cheese is a little bit drier, so we got some cheese. We have our ingredients here, hot. We're just gonna put them on the plate, make a little presentation. Oh, is this our Felicia? Is this Felicia H? You changed your picture? Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can make a presentation. I'm sorry, y'all. I like to call everybody out. Felicia H. Yes, ma'am. You just have a new picture. I think your old picture you had shorter hair. I know my scholars. I'm your substitute teacher. You all are my scholars. Okay, so let's see if we can plate these nicely. We'll go in with our braca leaf first. All right, then our Parmesan crusted cauliflower. Y'all look at this. All right, and then our cinnamon sugar. All this is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. All you need is a little bit of oil and high heat and the seasoning of your choice. All right. All right, slides right off the parchment. Sorry about that. But you all can see we have 3 roasted vegetables. This one right here is talking to me. Let me give this cauliflower, Parmesan crusted cauliflower. Got a little sweet on it. All right, sorry. Let me take a picture. Too greedy. So you can see this was just 3 clusters of broccoli. Let's taste it with a little bit of cheese. Squash looks divine. All right, let me take a picture because I'm about to eat it all. Greedy. Where's mine? So again, just a way for you all to have vegetable options. If you like eating vegetables and you eat them anyways, that's fine. But I know sometimes we're kind of like, I don't want to eat that. So I love to give you all different substitutes that you can make. And you can play around with it. trying to get up close here. That's how my channel started. I would take pictures and people would be like, did that? So now you can see. All right, let's do a quick little video and we'll eat our veggies. All right, so I made roasted vegetables 3 ways. We have broccoli with goat's cheese and Greek seasoning. We have a pecorino romano encrusted roasted cauliflower, and then we have a cinnamon and sugar-free butternut squash. So we have sweet, savory, and salty. Enjoy. So yeah, you all can do this. Y'all would eat this. If I made this for you, you would eat it. Let's give it a taste. Honestly, my broccoli, and y'all can see like how crispy it is. I like the texture, but might be a little crispy. For you, maybe put the cheese on it during the first blast, but it's all good. So who's having what? Who's having broccoli? Who's having cauliflower? And who's having squash? Lisa would eat it? All right. So let's go in with the broccoli first. Oh, let me break it up. It's like one big piece. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. I might have seasoned a little heavy, but it's okay. Hello, Countess. If you like salty, if you like crispy, this is almost giving me like a little bit of French onion, like those French onion crisps. You know what I'm talking about? The French's onions. This is kind of giving me that because the broccoli kind of got so burnt in a good way, kind of charred. You see that? Brenda says, I'll have all of them, please, and thank you. Yes, ma'am. Kia says you would eat all 3. Oh, my goodness. Brandon is here for the broccoli. Yes, sir. You got it. Let's give our cauliflower a try. So this was just oil, and it could be Parmesan if you can have dairy. Greedy. That right there. Y'all, if you want like a roasted potato, you know how you get potato and you either like cut it into cubes or wedges, a little salt and pepper, a little pan fry. This is the closest thing. Sorry, that's not elegant. Sabrina's having all 3. Devalian's having broccoli. Oh yes, Countess says it's healthy. If you want, if I made you a steak and you wanted to cut back on carbs, you could just do this roasted cauliflower, and all it was oil. I don't even think we salted it, but the oil is what gives you that browning. Use the oil of your choice, and if you can sprinkle some Parmesan or the pecorino romano, keep it dairy free. I like the crispy bits. Greedy, but it's good because y'all know me. Texture, temperature, and then taste. So what it's giving me is the outside crispiness, but then when it's kind of hard to tell, but you have kind of that creaminess, that soft creaminess on the inside. It's kind of melty. I know it's a cauliflower, but it's the closest thing to like a potato. You like it? This one right here. But if you want a sweet potato, get your butternut squash. And you see how like with the heat, you kind of get that that browning, that cinnamon sugar, and then they're like soft and chewy on the inside. Sweet potato fries. Sugar-free sugar. I'm telling y'all, you would eat that. Okay, so I'm greedy. Excellent. And y'all know I would tell you, in order of favorites, the Parmesan crusted cauliflower, and then the cinnamon sugar butternut squash, and then the cheesy broccoli. Maybe I kind of overdid it. It's still very good, but you can see it's a little bit like brittle. But if you like a crispy broccolini, so class, just wanted to give you all an option. Vegetables can be very tasty, very fun, and easy to make. One pan. Countess says, can I get to the yams? Absolutely, I've been eating at them, but you can see here. So you all can definitely make this with ingredients that you have. Just get whatever vegetable you like. If you don't like any of these, red onion, red pepper, carrot, whatever vegetables you like. Oil, the seasoning of your choice. Cut them into small enough pieces so you get that good flavor on every little bit. Season them well. Blast them for like 7 to 10 minutes. Cauliflower. Okay, so we are done for tonight. I will end on the commercial, and then today's Monday. So I will be cooking again tomorrow, Tuesday. I don't know what I'm making, but please subscribe if you like what I'm doing. I do stream for you every day. Usually 90% of the time it's cooking, but every once in a while we do a little dining documentary. I know you all send me recipes. Thank you, Countess. I need to take a look at that one. Yeah, I'm just trying to think with everything going on, but this is absolutely a labor of love for me. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you all for helping me monetize my passion for food. Thank you so much to the stream sponsor, Chelsea, with the $20 super sticker, sending Maggie across the pond with the Food Out Fund. Every little bit helps, you all. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the 2,000 subscribers. We're only 1 year in and 39 more to go. Wednesday, I will be cooking with Miss Aisha. I'm not going to spill the beans unless she's posted it, but check her page. If you want to do the cook along, she usually posts the ingredients 2 days before so you all can get them. And we will be doing another collab Wednesday of this week, Wednesday evening. Wednesday evening is also the Wives Club. If you're interested in that type of conversation, we have another channel called the Wives Club. We just adjusted this week to accommodate travel, but Brandon, we got some collabs coming up that you talked about, and just very excited. So yeah, we'll just keep it there with the class announcements. I do have a course. If you are interested in getting monetized on your channel, or you want to know how I got monetized so quickly, link is in the description. You can preview it for free. It's $50. You have lifetime access. It's 2 hours broken up over 15 different videos. I've gotten a lot of really good feedback that it is great for beginners, so you can give that a try. I also have an almost free Patreon for $1. The elegance and etiquette stuff is over there. And just thank you all for being part of the community. Yes, Brandon. Yes, sir. We listen and we respond. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and dismiss. I want you all to have a good evening, and thank you so much for being here and supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. All right, Instagram class is dismissed. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I will see you all tomorrow. Class is dismissed. Thank you so much.